Iron Hill Brewery and Restaurant is a restaurant and brewing company. We currently have 12 restaurant breweries. Each one has its own microbrewer with its own brewer.
You know, it's one thing to tell them about culture, but it's another thing to live it. And as a company, I have to live a safety culture. And that's really what's happened to us. We really live that.
How can somebody not get hurt? There are so many different ways. If somebody doesn't have a dry towel when taking something out of an oven or preparing something hot, if that towel's wet, it's a steam burn. It goes right through it. If somebody is walking around with a knife, or if somebody puts a knife in a sink and a dishwasher goes in and grabs that knife, there goes a laceration on the hand. If the knives aren't sharp, believe it or not. So it is maintenance on our knives and the equipment and everything around us.
If they're creating a baseline of safety from up above, and we are creating smaller pieces of that safety net in the stores based on what we go through daily, then we give a really strong network of safety that is certainly supported by the decision making from above.
We have what we call our dashboard, which is a balanced scorecard. And the managers really take that seriously. And it's been dramatic in terms of what has happened in the restaurants in terms of safety.
We will go to extreme measures to get someone back to work. One example is we had an employee he was a cook in the kitchen and he was only able to use one hand. The other hand he was not able to use. And so we worked with the kitchen and they came up with some cleaning tasks where he could just use that one hand to clean the walls or whatever it was that he was doing. We had another example where a person that on their second day of work had an unfortunate accident on their knee and they were not able to stand, and they were a prep cook in the kitchen. We set up a little station next to the sink where they could do prep work and sit with their foot elevated the entire time, so there was zero time loss.
Actually, one of my employees was telling me that when she's home, she was cooking, and she's like, I wish I had a cutting glove. She's like, I went out to Kitchen Capers to look for one because I feel more comfortable when I wear it now. So I was like, yay! It was awesome.
On behalf of the Board of Directors and staff of MEMIC, I'm pleased to present to Iron Hill Brewery the 2017 Policyholders Safety Management Award. You guys should take great pride in this. We are giving this award out to only 10 policyholders out of over 20,000 in MEMIC. I think the other thing that this really illustrates is your commitment to your employees. What you're doing is creating a safe environment for them to come work at every day. Amazing job. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.